I am trying to play Borderlands 3, and holy frickin' crap. I the characters just do not shut up. Like, I'm trying to play the game. I'm really, I'm forcing myself to try and enjoy the game. The gameplay is not bad at all. I actually really like the gameplay, but the dialogue is so fucking bad. It's just annoying. It's like a nuisance to play. Like when I'm trying to shoot people, and the characters don't just stop fucking talking. It is the most annoying thing in the world, and they don't even say anything interesting at all. It is just the most brain-numbing, like, dialogue I've ever heard in my entire life. It's so annoying. There is not one piece of action or dialogue that happens in this game where a character is taking something seriously. Like, I'm trying my best to get involved in what the hell is going on, and the characters just don't shut up. Like, I literally don't understand. Even my own character. They incorporated, so I guess in Borderlands 3 they incorporated more dialogue from the main Vault Hunters that you play as, but it's just all cheesy, just annoying lines. It's like I hear this kind of talk every day from just people in general, and then to come into Borderlands 3, a video game that I loved Borderlands 2, and now to play it in Borderlands 3, it's like I'm not playing a video game to play a video game. I feel like I'm playing a video game to hear all the stupid, like, bullcrap that comes with just everyday people talking that you see on social media. Like, it is so obnoxious. Like, the only thing really so far that I've semi-enjoyed was the DLCs. But the main story right now, like I said before, is like, it's the most brain-numbing story I've ever heard in my entire life. Not a single character, not a single character is interesting. They just say some random nonsensical dialogue that is just the worst possible thing. It's just stupid. Like, the whole idea is just dumb. But it sucks because this gameplay is, like, not bad. It's like I just want to enjoy these aspects of the game. So far, my thought on the main antagonist, Tyrene, is she sucks. She literally just sounds like an annoying. She sounds like every TikToker I've ever heard on the planet. Now, mind you, I don't have TikTok. I don't like TikTok. That's why I don't have it. And to play this game and to just be reminded.
A little celebrations in order. Just press the celebration button. Think it's Q.
Yeah, like not a single piece of like every piece of dialogue in this game is just a joke. It is just the most joking dialogue.
So, I figured out how to hack Katagawa's laser, and the control room is just up ahead. Pop in a Viper drive. Atlas, it's state of the art.
There's always a pun. Can they not just say?
Are those death spheres?
Oh no. I mean, yeah. Watch out.
Oh my God! There's
Opening up finally.
there's nothing badass about, like, Borderlands is always about like badass characters and like badass guns and like badass like quotes and clips, but there's nothing badass about the dialogue in this game. Everyone in this game just sounds like they're a bunch of fucking pussies. Like, every single character sounds so bad.
Die, please. Damn it.
They're not. No one's menacing at all. I don't even know who I'm playing for. There's like so many factions going on here. Like, who am I fighting for and why? Like, I don't even know anymore.
Pick one out for me.
It kind of sucks because, so this is probably just a personal thing, because yes, do people just play games for gameplay only? 100%. But since I really liked the Borderlands 2.
No, that one's full of rat turds.
Since I really like the Borderlands 2 um like story and the way the characters developed and everything, I'm just constantly like anticipating the character dialogue to be somewhat decent, but every single time I hear it, it's just terrible, and I can't shut it off. Like I want to. I actually maybe I can because I don't know. Like I feel like the gameplay is good, but it's missing something. Like the characters, like I'm not motivated to play the gameplay, even though it's fun to play. It's like there's nothing that's kind of pushing me to figure out what's gonna go on next, because frankly, I don't really care. And like like in Borderlands 2, when Roland died and everything happened and crazy shit went on, it's like, oh my god, it's like I want to know what happens next, and I'm like playing the game to try and figure that out. And it's like now I just don't feel like it. It's just god awful. It's like this is the worst dialogue so far that I've heard in a video game.
Use the Viper drive.
Well, at least from a Borderlands game, because I just it's just bad.
When you just gotta know what your neighbors are saying about you. Buy Atlas state-of-the-art.
Like in Borderlands 2, you could plug something in and you'd hear like the generic Hyperion voice, and it was like that was completely fine. Like it was just it wasn't broken, and yeah, they might have wanted to change it and spruce it up, but I feel like the characters are just talking way too much. Like there's way too much dialogue going on for nothing happening, and it's just a bunch of empty dialogue. I know I'm probably ranting, and I know it's silly, but it's just like, come on, man. Like, is it me? Am I just dumb? Am I not enjoying the game how I should be? Like again, like every piece of dialogue is a pun, and like they'd say it all the time, so it just waters down whatever joke they're trying to say. It is so repetitive. It's like they're just throwing everything they have at you without anything of substance. The weapons are good. I like the weapons. There are way too many legendaries, like way too many. Like there's no point in grinding for weapons anymore. There's no point. Like you can get a full set of legendary weapons like right away, and to be honest, none of these weapons, nothing about this game is as memorable as Borderlands 2 ever was. Like, all these weapons are just, like, they're all these legendaries just seem like throwaway weapons. Like, I'm not farming for infinity pistols or unkempt heralds or I don't remember what they were, courtesy calls or something like that, or something, I don't know. The shotgun, the Hyperion shotgun, but like I'm not feeling the grind for weapons in this game necessary, and yeah, it's because they just throw weapons at you, but it's just not fun. Like there's no, like I'm like yeah, I get a legendary, but it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter because in 10 seconds you're gonna throw it away for another weapon. So it's not like getting that weapon actually does anything. Another thing I have a problem with. I know I have a lot of problems. That's what this video is. It's me venting out. Because this is actually painful. I like playing Borderlands as kind of like the summoner type character. Like, when I first played, I played the gunner. You know, I liked the turret. So I always thought the turret was cool. Then when Gage came out, I changed and I was the Necromancer. And now I don't even know, Mose is her name. And she can summon a bear, and you can either get inside of a big metal bear or summon a little bear, and it's called Cub. The way the skills are is, to me, a little confusing. Like I'm trying to build my skill tree to like accommodate for like some incendiary stuff, but it's a little weird because I'm trying to find like a balance of where I can just upgrade the Iron Cub abilities, but it's like I have to dump points into abilities that I just don't want or aren't necessary to build a special class that I want. Like, and it's all revolved. It's like this main skill tree is starting off with Iron Cub. Okay, no problem. So if this is a skill tree for Iron Cub, then you would think that there would be Iron Cub abilities. There aren't. They're Iron Bear. And in order to get down to Iron Cub, you need to, well, there isn't anything actually in this entire skill tree. Well, there. You have to get down to this level to have Iron Cub spawn with weapons. And but it's like weird because this is iron, like you can't it's like you have to use Iron Cub as your action skill, but you have to dump a bunch of points into Iron Bear in order to get the upgrade for the Iron Cub. So it's like you're wasting all your points. And it's like, I don't want to use Iron Bear. And it's just, I just don't, it's just, you just hop in a mech suit and I get it. It's like full on Titanfall. But I just kind of wanted to focus more along the lines of my personal character and the Iron Cub instead of Iron Bear. And it's maybe this isn't my problem because I'm not good when it comes to building skill trees. I don't know what the best combinations are. I don't know anything, and I'm not going to try and act like I know what the hell I'm doing. But I feel like the way I'm using these points are just kind of random. Like if I want to put a perk into something with Iron Cub to go in my first slot so I can spawn with Iron Cub, I need to dump a bunch of points into Iron Bear, but I don't want to use Iron Bear. Like, it's a little weird. I don't, yeah, like, I just don't like it. I'd rather just play the game without Iron Bear and just use the weapons that the game gives me instead of my special ability. I don't know. I just rather use the spawn, but it's just difficult, I feel like, to build a class around the character or just this character. And not to mention her dialogue is just brain numbing dead. She sounds like she's like she streams on TikTok. Like I don't know. I just yeah, I don't know. It's just really bad.
We've got to destroy the servers. This way.
Yeah.
I'll open the door.
Also, Claptrap's voice changed. I know that's not anyone's main concern, but it definitely, for some, it does bother me. I know nobody cares because it's just Claptrap, but definitely, he just sounds dumb. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just really the dialogue. Maybe it's not the voice change, it's probably just the dialogue, to be honest.
So I'll stay here. You destroy the servers and come back out.
But yeah, I don't know where I even am right now. I'm in space. None of these maps are memorable to me. The Sanctuary design, in my opinion, is the most boring, like, running around in Sanctuary in Borderlands 2 was one of the I loved the HUD or the hub, whatever. The hub for Sanctuary in Borderlands 2 so much. Like I feel like just running around it was actually like interesting and like it was just fun. Like, I always just liked hanging around in the hub and throwing away weapons and dueling friends and just doing fun thing and going to Moxie's bar was cool. Space Sanctuary sucks. It is totally set up like a generic spaceship. It's just 3 levels of equal things on both sides. It's just boring to run around in, and it's not fun. There's like no reason why Sanctuary is cool. And I guess you have your own like room that you have in there that you can like customize. You can spend iridium to like upgrade stuff in your room. And like put stuff in your room, but it's like pointless because I don't know why you would spend iridium on it. You're never gonna spend any of your time in there at all. You're just gonna be focusing on the game. Like, I don't know. Like, there's nothing. It just seems like a bunch of throwaway stuff, like the echo logs.
Now come back out. Looks like your vault hunters are still scuttling about. You just won't give up, will you, Reese? That's it. Say goodbye to your favorite Frogurt stand. Not friends, Frogurt, anything but
Like,
friends.
oh, it's just so cringy. Oh my god. Like, this is so just gross. Why is this locked? Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, the dialogue is just quite annoying, and I'm probably gonna just shut it off eventually.
If we don't stop Katagawa's laser, he's gonna turn Atlas HQ into a duplex. And CEOs do not live in duplexes.
Yeah, but okay, so quote me if I'm wrong, but like, what is going on right now? Because I'm destroying a CEO company for a CEO company. Like, why do I care? What does this has to do with anything? I don't even know why I'm here. What am I trying to do? I thought I was stopping the main antagonist from tweeting to bandits. I don't know. Again, not a single piece of dialogue that can be taken seriously, so there's no suspense buildup. I have no reason to feel like I want to do anything. And there's the boss. Also, why is the game easy? This game is way too easy. Like, yeah, I'm a little over-leveled because I played the DLCs or whatever first. And what is this music playing? It's terrible. I don't know. Like, everything about this game is just, like, weird. Boy. I don't even know what to put my perk points into anymore. All splash damage. Sure. The music is just weird. Like, I don't know. This whole game is just weird. Like, it's just...
Security. They're in the laser control room. Destroy them immediately.
I don't know. I'm fighting for a corporation right now that I just don't care about, and the game has so far given me no reason to care about it. What is this music? It is terrible. It's like not the right music for this scene. They cannot take a single scene seriously, man. This is sad. Such a good game, like gameplay-wise, and they just tainted it with... They just threw shit at it. Oh, but back to what I was saying before. This music sounds like I just entered a city in a new Pokemon game, and yeah, like, I don't know, like, I don't know. But, like I was saying, the difficulty... You have normal mode, which I'm on, and you have easier mode. So if this is normal mode, mind you, I defeated bosses that were 5 levels higher than me just for fun, and it took me maybe 2 or 3 tries, maybe. And that's because I was just fucking around trying to figure out how the boss worked. Every other boss in this game, you can usually kill on your first try. All the enemies are stupid easy. Once you find a gun that works, you just keep it. Like, there's no reason to change the weapon. Now, I have a weapon in my inventory that I've had, this one right here. I've had this item since level 12. And it works great now. And I've had no reason why I needed to change it, ever. And there's nothing about this game that is serious to anyone or me at all. And if anyone, I just, it is so atrocious.
Do something!
What is even happening?
Sayonara, Zanara!
Like this whole time, I shot a laser. I don't even know why. I have no idea why. The dialogue, I don't even think explained it good enough.
Big bull, Katagawa! Oh, come on! I mean, what's a little destruction of personal property between corporate takeover buddies? Okay, one sec. All right, now that fragment's yours for the taking.
Sure.
There it is! The fragment! Not so. Freeze ball! No!
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if I can take him out first try. I'm gonna use my level 12 weapon. Look at that. This is my level 12 weapon. There's gotta be multiple phases, those blue bars I see on the screen. Don't tell, that cannot be it. Alright, yeah, there has to be, alright, that's stage 2. Alright. I'm just gonna throw all my grenades and hope some of them land. Actually, let me use this weapon. This weapon's my latest weapon. Or, not even. What level is this gun? Level 18, and I'm still using it. This one's level 14, this one's level 12. Like, there's no differentiating the legendaries in this game. Oh my god, no way. That is just my incendiary damage. That's like, there you go. That's the boss. I can't. This is hilarious. The game is so brain dead easy. Wow, legendary. No way. It's almost expected every time. Like, there's no reason for the weapons. And they're just, like, half of them are just throwaways. They're just throwaway weapons, because they don't do anything. And mind you, yes, I know in Borderlands 2 there are so many throwaway weapons. But in this game, there's no reason why you need to grind weapons for anything at all. It's not like you need them to build crazy builds that, you know, you can one-shot guys with and it was satisfying to do. It's just, you can just do that now at level 20. It just doesn't do anything. There's no reason. I want to do a playthrough or like of this game with Oh, and this is another thing you can do. You can just fast travel everywhere with your mini map, and it's not bad, but it doesn't make me want to, because the maps are just so throwaway too. I don't want to explore. There's no point. So where am I going? Sanctuary. All right. But yeah, I mean, this is pretty. It's the gameplay's fun. I feel like maybe I want to do a challenge with this game where I just turn the dialogue completely off and just try and play through the game as fast as possible, just using like white weapons or something like that to try the other characters, because I'm not feeling this Moe's character. The character's okay, but I don't know. None of the Vault Hunters in this game seemed mildly interesting. And their dialogues, the little tidbits of information you hear about them, they're not important. Like, they just seem like they're just another set of throwaway Vault Hunters, which I get, every game you have to make another set. But just like the pre-sequel, they feel like they're just throwaways. Like, they don't mean anything to anyone. And the 4 or the 6 Vault Hunters that meant something and the other games, which were, I don't even remember their names. It was Zero, it was Maya, it was Salvador, it was Axton, it was Gage and Krieg. Um, they seemed cool. Like there was actually like pretty cool things behind them, and it just was cool. Like they were pretty interesting.
Outlaws. Bounty.
But
That's all I need to hear. Count me
oh,
in.
speaking of another
Bring
thing,
the key fragment to me in
why
lab, Vault
in the
Hunter.
cutscenes do they like make it so the Vault Hunter is like not there? Like I can completely
The
understand.
Iridians were larger than us, or stronger. I shall examine this new fragment in private.
Like I can completely understand, you know, that they're not going to incorporate the Vault Hunters into the cutscenes. They didn't in Borderlands 2, but yet they make the Vault Hunters of this game interact with the other characters, but it doesn't mean anything because they just kill whatever characters off that they want to do. Like I don't like it's like they play cutscenes as if the Vault Hunter's not there, but then they after the cutscene's done, it's like they do nothing but incorporate the Vault Hunter into the scene that's past.
Come talk to me on the bridge.
Like I just don't understand. Like this, the whole dialogue in this game is just like if any like there it this had such potential to be a good game, but I feel like you just get blue-balled the entire time because it's like you're just hoping that something nice would happen or change, but
Putting Maliwan to shame out there, killer. Thanks to you, Atlas might just survive this war after all.
they completely, like, even though Claptrap's an idiot and they play him out to be an idiot, I didn't think he was a bad character in Borderlands 2. I thought he brought character to it, like actual something interesting. This game, yeah, they threw him away, but they didn't replace him with anyone specifically.
Man, what a cool name. I bet his ancestors didn't get bullied at all.
And
Hey guys,
okay,
thanks for fixing my little jet laser problem. Morale is soaring.
You're welcome.
I don't want to sound sexist. Do we have one male character in this game that is a part of the game that helps with the storyline that isn't a complete bitch?
You've been keeping that from us the whole
This
time?
is like
I knew we couldn't trust you.
literally
It's a siege.
the most anti-testosterone game I've ever played in my entire life. Like it is. Is that sexist? It's just like these characters, yeah, they're cool, but they Lilith was like the coolest character in Borderlands 2, and so was Maya, and they completely ripped their dialogue away, and they just made them sound stupid for no reason. So it's not even like the female characters in this game are cool anymore, and whatever male characters you have, they're just as gay as the female characters are. Like there's whoever wrote the dialogue for this game should be dragged out on the street and shot until they can actually learn how to talk. I don't know. I just it's just baffling. Maybe not dragged down the street and shot. That's a little too rough. But you know, just somebody, please, can you just make good dialogue for the game? Somebody make a mod or something. What am I going? Why did I come back to Sanctuary to give Tannis the Vault Key? So actually, let's look at this really quick. This is Sanctuary. This is your layout. It's a ship. You got the same parallel layers on each side, no change at all. You go downstairs, and that's it. I mean, this is Sanctuary. There's little to no interaction. It's just so bad. It's so bad. It's just terrible. They completely took everything that made Borderlands 2 cool and just wiped their butthole with the cover of the game. Like, come on. It's hard to take the game seriously at this point. Playing the dialogue in this game, I know I sound like a broken record. My dialogue is honestly broken from playing this numbing. I feel like I'd get more interesting dialogue in any other way. They just talk, and I'm talking about it, and because I'm pissed about it, so I'm just ranting. Oh God, it's a chore. But maybe, just maybe, the game will get better. But I doubt it. I bet it's gonna be the same way the entire time. I even put off playing this game because I heard zero hype. I heard zero hype for this game. When Borderlands 2 came out, I knew nothing about it at all. I knew nothing about the Borderlands. Back in 2012, 2013, I knew nothing about Borderlands at all. And right when I played Borderlands 2, hands down, can I say that this was the best looter shooter kind of game I've ever played in my entire life. I don't know who destroyed it. I don't know if it was Gearbox or whoever else developed the game or if it was
Once you
just
get to the
Gearbox,
secret
but
VIP entrance, Zero will let you in.
yeah. So the other two Vault Hunters in the game, they kind of did away with from
Katagawa's been
Borderlands
quiet. He
2.
must still be pissed off that we blew up his ship. Weirdo's probably crying somewhere in a fondue jacuzzi or whatever he's into.
Superfan! Oh, hope you don't mind me listening in.
But your echo encryption is broke as hell.
I had a chat with Katagawa. He thought he could
Listen to this dialogue.
anti-grav swimming pool. So I gave him a little push.
I hate how this character, Tyrene, tries to be as menacing as Handsome Jack, but she's just like she has arrogant and cockiness, but it just nothing emphasizes that in her character. So she just so comes off so dumb, and you can't take her seriously. Like, yeah, they had potential for good characters here, but whoever wrote her is just god awful. What level are these guys? Level 14.
And boom goes the dynamite.
I was never able to walk into a area in Borderlands and just kill enemies this easily before, especially on your first playthrough. Like, watch this. This is just throw a bunch of grenades. You don't need to play the game. Just kill them all. There you go. Ready? Yes, I am very over-leveled, but I'm telling you, if I wasn't, the results would not be different. I was doing this at level 5. Let's meet up with Zero.
Oh, you're here. Awesome. Zero, let them in. Zero? You're here, buddy. Open up the door. Oh, great. Now Zero's missing? I guess I'll buzz you in myself because the CEO has to do all the work around here.
Like, that is such a dumb dialogue line. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Like, a second ago, like, he wanted to do stuff. Like, I don't... It is so not fluent. The characters just complain. So far, what I've noticed is that every character likes to complain and to make it sound somewhat relatable for some reason. I don't know why. Like, what is relatable? Like, is it like I'm complaining right now because I'm complaining about them complaining? Like, is that supposed to be the relation? But the only problem is when I'm complaining, I'm not happy when I do it. So why would I be happy listening to these people complain? And why would that make me want to play your game? They're just making it so unentertaining. Ugh. Quite atrocious. I just want to know what happens in the storyline. I just want to know, how this all ties in. Oh my god! And my character says this every 5 seconds. She says the same thing.
Museum grade aquarium, and I'll get you that tasty key fragment. Now I just have to find where Zero disappeared to. Easy, Liam. The Vault Hunter's with me. VIP. All access.
Oh, sorry, sir. Wow, a real Vault Hunter. Right away, sir.
I can't take this guy seriously as some kind of like the voice does not match the outfit. Now I'm just critiquing everything because of how shaken off I am and how terrible the dialogue is.
Atlas was just a pile of glass sand and bankruptcy filings when I got here. Nice place, Reese. I'm gonna enjoy watching it burn from the inside out. Get over it, Katagawa! You can't hold the city. The key fragments slipped through your fingers, and now you're losing your grasp on reality. That's... What the hell? That was the Defense Command Center. Oh no.
Okay.
Full
I know this is Borderlands, but Jack was leader of Hyperion, and he was doing everything to defend his areas. This guy just blew up his main defense center with one missile shot, which was his entire network. Like, you didn't, I don't know, like, it's very unbelievable situations that are happening right now. Oh, and the only ability that's good on Iron Cub is the shock railgun. He has a melee, he has a machine gun, but this is the only good one. He can one-shot everything. All the other ones just do chip damage, and the melee just sucks completely because you equip his melee with his knives or whatever, or his like ballistic hands, and well, he just stands there like he's doing now. Like there's enemies, and then he just gets confused and just stands there and doesn't do anything. I remember that. What was the Deathclaw it was in Borderlands 2, which was the summoner weapon, or the turret in Borderlands 2 that Axton used. They targeted the nearest enemy, and that's how the game worked. Like, they just went to the nearest enemy, and they targeted, and they moved, and they got where they needed to be. This summoner thing that was incorporated is like brain dead AI. It just stares, it walks around, it only shoots when you it's like a kind of like a horse. You have to bring the horse to water kind of mentality, or else it won't drink. Like it just doesn't do anything unless you're standing right in front of an enemy. Like yeah, and that's really it. It's just, every single time I find something to complain about, I'm just gonna complain about it because that's just my gripes that I'm saying at the moment. Like, this is probably supposed to be a very impactful scene for the creators of this game at Gearbox, but my thing is who, like, yes, I know that they're the game developers and stuff, but who playtested this? And this is why I think betas are kind of good, or there should be. I think nowadays there should be pre-betas to games. There should be like alphas. There should be like just testing and tuning with the dialogue and the gameplay and and just the basic mechanics of the game, and leave that to the actual fan base of the game to let you know, because clearly the creators don't know who the fan base is of this game. It's not a bunch of 15-year-olds that just discovered, well, I don't even know, it seems like 15-year-olds nowadays know more shit than I did when I was 15 years old. But it seems to me that the creators just didn't know, I want to know who playtested this and said that this was a good game. Like, they must have turned the dialogue options off when they played the game.
Focus on kicking out Malawan.
And there are these Ratch characters, and they're okay, I guess. They're just throwaway mobs.
Oh, damn it, null hounds! We can't reboot the turrets while their fields are active. Take them out! We're getting creamed out here!
I don't know. It's a baby game. I don't know. Well, they dumb down the difficulty so much, and it's so much so that it's like, yeah, you feel like you're the best player, but it's not fun. There's no challenge. And yeah, I know I don't have to use the legendaries, but I don't know why I wouldn't, because the legendaries seem to be the only guns with like the cooler abilities. Like, you can't get cool abilities with garbage weapons, which is the whole point of legendaries, but if they make them so common, then there's no point. Oh, one thing I didn't like. What the hell did they do to the Malawan SMGs? They made them SMGs do not charge up energy and then you fire them. Like, no, you just I want to, this Jacob's weapon seems more like an SMG than the actual Malawan SMGs. Borderlands 2, the Malawan SMGs were my favorite weapons in the world. And now, wow, holy crap, my first enemy. Look at this. The first bad guy that can actually, well, it's because he's a pyrotech, and my main class is all about incendiary stuff, so you're resistant to a lot of it. But there you go. Bam, legendary. They just giving away legendaries. It's a Jacobs with 100 splash damage. What kind of Jacobs has a splash damage? Oh, interesting. It's like a grenade Jacobs. Okay, that's kind of cool. But then again, it's just gonna like again, it's another legendary. Like there's no grinding for it. They just give it to you.
Soldier, don't you dare use your
It just
last words to
delegitimizes.
Say you're being murdered by someone else. I supplement. Oh, come on!
I can't believe they nerfed the Malawan SMGs because they're just god awful in this game. Do I have any so I can show you? Oh, oh, that's another thing. The game crashes so often. Ugh, so many complaints. Atlas pistols are junk. All the Atlas pistols are junk. All the COV weapons are junk. I haven't wanted to use any of them. Here, let's use this Malawan pistol so we can see. Yeah, it's like a laser. And there you go. And I don't know. It's just like laser weapons, and that's kind of what Malawan always was. But I just find them, they're not enjoyable to shoot for me. Maybe that's just a personal thing, but I remember the Borderlands 2, I would always, like, as soon as I got into Sanctuary in Borderlands 2, I would go get Miss Moxie's good touch and bad touch weapons, and I think it was bad touch that you had to farm for, which was a legendary, and I would hot swap between those. I would set up my class to be like SMG, incendiary, or I'd actually have a whole inventory full of that SMG, like with different elemental types for like to be more versatile with enemies, and that was like all I would use because I loved shooting those weapons so much. But the Malawan weapons in this game are just not as nearly as fun to shoot. Like they're just not, like I like spraying the bullets. I don't like this stuff. Like this is a cool pistol. The doll pistols. This is doll, right? I'm pretty sure this is a doll pistol. The doll weapons are still cool. They were always like pretty decent. Like if you like, it seems like the doll weapons in this game are more. Yeah, like if you get an elemental doll weapon, they are more like the Malawan elemental weapons than before. They're more like that. I'm trying to focus on the game and I can't talk. The doll weapons seem to shoot more like the Malawan elemental weapons in this game than the doll weapons used to be. But yeah, it's like they still give you that sensation that you're shooting bullets. And mind you, this gun's actually pretty good. I don't mind the doll weapons in this game. The rocket launchers are a little funky. The Jacobs weapons, the Jacobs revolver pistols, I think are just always cool weapons. The Torque pistols are just always cool weapons. I have this one rocket launcher that does a lot of damage, but I haven't used it because the game hasn't, like, I'm not struggling for damage, and I don't need any second wins, so I haven't needed to last resort rocket launcher for damage. The sniper rifles, too. I feel like the sniper rifles are fine, but I'm personally not a sniper, so maybe that's another personal gripe. Like that guy was supposed to be a boss. Like, he didn't even get a hit on me. Well, at least it didn't give me a legendary. Yeah. But let's use my level 12 weapon. This weapon's from level 12, and I'm still using it. That's how good it is. Yeah. I'm working on it, Reese. I don't know. It's kind of hard not to use the legendaries. I know people will probably complain saying, well, why are you using the legendaries? It's like, well, because they just give them to you, but it's like all the other weapons just aren't that fun either. Like, so it's like you're kind of
Reese, you
not
got any more
forced to
firepower?
use it, but it's like I want to have fun too while I'm playing the game. Like, there's no balance. They make the game way too easy. They give way too many legendaries, and this is normal mode.
You gotta hold them off while I get it working.
Do I even need to do anything here? I bet this will just... I bet everything will just do itself for me. I bet I don't even need to play.
Another one down. Can't stop the body drop.
Yeah.
Okay, I've connected to the Viper drive. It's still working. We can do this.
I haven't been knowing what's happening this whole time.
It wants a password. Did I set a password on this?
Figure it out, Reese.
Yeah, I'm on.
I just got hit with that and did not die.
There's a hint button. Best Frogurt flavor. Now, come on, me. That could be anything.
What is this guy's obsession with Frogurt and...
Beanie and vanilla. No, damn it. That's
Oh my god, I can't go through one line without saying a pun.
I'm in. Okay. This might actually work. Laser control. Got it. Spinning up the asteroid's reactors. We are only gonna get one shot.
Wait, I lost count.
Oh, they're onto me. Deploying countermeasures. I can't get a target lock.
Just fire!
Oh.
Got it. Got it. Target locked. Firing. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh, wow. I am legitimately crying. Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, he sounds like a quirky 14-year-old.
Is safe. Now I just have to find Zero. Oh, don't worry about Zero, Reese. He'll find you. Your mind games won't work, Katagawa. Zero's on my side. Oh, see? He just walked in. I'm looking at him right now. Zero, man, everyone's just completely lost their... What? Zero, what are you doing? No! Oh no! Oh no! Bolt Hunter, Zero's trying to kill me. He's the traitor. I know, I can hardly believe it myself.
What elevator and where? Oh. Alright.
You just don't get it, do you, Reese? This whole war could have been nice and quick. I move in, take Promethea, and make Atlas a subsidiary of Malawan. Then I make you vice president of Beach Streaks. We all win. That's how it works. That's how it's always worked. You were special, Reese. I saw that. You brought this bottom shelf company back from the dead. With you in the family, we could have turned Malawan into a universal monopoly. You and me. Brothers, selling the only weapons anyone would ever need in all 6 galaxies. But I reached out my hand.
Oh my god.
And you spat in it, Reese. So now you're not family. You're just a competition.
Yeah, I understand they're trying to... I see what they're doing there. Like, they're trying to build hype to, like, side with one side versus the other, but I don't even feel like siding with Reese. Like, who's the bad corporation here? I don't understand. Like, who am I fighting for and why? Is it for the vault key? I thought I had the vault key. Like, what am I doing? What? Like, I don't know. What am I fighting for here?
You've got enemies, and I've got ammo. I used to have one just like that.
Uh,
Well, that doesn't do me any good.
oh, there's another thing. The echo logs used to be my favorite thing in Borderlands 2. Now it's a chore. I don't feel like collecting them. And now they have even more dialogue collecting events
I thought we were
that you have to do sometimes, and I don't feel like doing those either.
You should have joined the family, Reese.
Can't touch this!
Right? Alright, which one is the real one? Don't even tell me.
Yes, they couldn't have it.
This is the boss? What is happening right now? Okay, I'm one level. I am one level above Katagawa. What the fuck is even happening? How did he... How? What? He got a shield with no health. I am so confused. Alright, I didn't die there because he wasn't hard. Okay, alright, shut up. I didn't die there because he was hard. I was dying there because I had no idea what the frig was going on. There was a bunch of just crap going on, but he was just so... Okay, that was... that was just dumb. I should have just one-timed that, but I had no idea what the hell was going on. Yeah, like, what is that glitching in my face?
You're done.
Well, at least this is interesting. It's a change of pace, it seems like. It's... Alright, this guy actually seems like he's interesting. He's moving around this complicated landscape, and he's actually doing a decent job. This is the first time in the game that I've actually challenged an interesting boss battle. First time. Now he just disappeared. Like, the problem is, like, if this guy would be screwed if this guy would be absolutely screwed if I could see where he was. His power of illusion, because of the whole zero thing that he's going on here, is the only reason why he's still alive. Which this is the most interesting boss battle I've had yet. I can actually, like, well, it's not a challenge, but it's good. There's actually a dynamic here, instead of just bullet-soaking enemies that have, like, brain-dead NPC-like tendencies. Alright, well, I killed him. I don't know what's happening. Wow, not a legendary. That's the first time, too. So far, this boss was just throwing me for a bunch of loops. Still unentertaining, because I don't even know why I killed this guy. There you go. And Reese was here the whole time. Thanks. Yeah, like they're just milking the whole
Where were you?
zero. Yeah, right. Where were you?
Could not give myself away. Radio silence.
Like I said, Zero, I super trusted you the whole time, and it was
Shut up.
completely justified. As for you, Vault Hunter, I owe you everything. You fought off an all-out corporate assault, saved my company, and killed my creepy business stalker. But before I give you this key,
Where are you going?
I have one last
Like now he doesn't stop moving. Before it just he just stands there. What did he ask?
I hate it. I want to carve it off your lip with a chisel.
That's not even what the dialogue option said. It said it's gross.
Okay, that's a lot to take in. Thank you, Vault Hunter. I will remember that. Here you go. One vault key.
Reese will
fragment has
remember that.
Very good. That is the third and final vault key fragment. Bring it to me on Sanctuary and I will assemble the full key.
Yay.
Get all weird about my hands. Who needs a pinky?
Whatever. Alright, well, I'm done complaining.